What's good, YouTube, man? 2K just got a major update, man. I'm here to bring y'all some of this news because, hey, it's a lot to cover. It's really seeming like 2K is really starting to, like, move back into their old ways as far as, like, a lot of things and features that's coming with the game. And I'm a person who's for it. Like, I like what they're doing, honestly, as far as the news that's going on. And the first aspect that I want to cover is it really is a little bit of everything. Making the NBA players play exactly like their real life counterparts is a never-ending journey for us. It's something I think we've taken to the next level on NBA 2K24. Now that goes back to me saying I'm for it. Like, this is one of the things I'm for. I like when 2K is more so a realistic game, more so than, you know, the arcadey type, the dunking everywhere and the just doing all this, you know, extra stuff that really don't usually go on in a basketball game. Some of the stuff may go on every now and then, but as far as like real life basketball, I'm saying, like, you know, back to the 2K16, 2K17, as far as movement, as far as dribbling, as far as like a lot of aspects of the game. I like that they have the new pro play, you know, coming in, and it's going to take it to the next level as far as, like, you know, us getting real life moves and stuff. And then Mike Wang had also said that with the new 2K that it will be like required for you to have pretty high ratings to get the best animations. Like, one of them that was announced was the Steve Francis dribble move. You would need to be a 95 and I think like a 92 overall for Steph Curry, and just, you know, a bunch of things like that. So I'm guessing that with that being said, it might be the same way with the dunk packages, or I'm pretty sure it will be the same way with the dunk packages. And so all the cheesy dunks, you have to actually be a real slasher. 95 dunk, maybe 90, you know, 92, you know, in that area. I don't think they would take it as far as going to 99, because, you know, most people don't play at 99, whatever attribute is their highest of their player. So I don't think they will take it as high as 99, but other than that, yeah, I think that it will be pretty high this year, and I'm for that. I'm really for that. So we're gonna keep an update on that. Honestly, we won't know how good it would be until the game actually comes out, you know, and we actually play ourselves and stuff like that. I want to speak on this specific one from 2K. We haven't really announced much of it yet, but the badge game is very nuanced this year. Let's put it this way. The way you play on the court is going to reflect how your badges get shaped and how your player looks at the end of the day. So when you do something over and over again, let's say you like to do spin jumpers, you're going to see abilities as a spin jumper player improve steadily over time, and you're going to find that just the way you play the game, what you like to do on the court is going to improve. You're going to kind of build a player in that aspect. So I'm excited about that. I kind of feel like this is more so like a way of them saying, if you already have a good dunk or like good drive and maybe driving layup and or dunk or whatever, say we're gonna say layup, and you're constantly doing euros or reverse layups and this, that, and the other, and maybe you not making them all the time when you first start hooping in the park. But over time, as you continue to do Euro steps and spin layups and reverse layups and all of these different type of layups, it's going to steadily improve over time, and you're going to get better and better. You may unlock badges for that and stuff like that. We're going to get into that too in a minute, because the badge thing is really huge this year. But we really won't know until they actually tell us 100% how it's going to be, or we actually get out there and play. But I'm not sure if that means, so if you never do dead eye jump shots throughout the whole year, will you ever be able to equip Deadeye? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But that's all we got to work with right there. So you can really take that information with what I'm showing how you want it, and you feel me, put it into your own perspective. But I'm telling you, this is how I think they're gonna do it, and it's pretty much what I'm reading and getting from what I'm reading. So a tweet from Double HYT. So our badge is going to take even longer to get now, or is it going to stay the same or be easier to get? Because personally, it sounds like they're going to be a lot harder to get now with this news. What do y'all think the upsides and downsides are to this new badge system? I think that they may be a little harder to get now because you have to do specific things, and then you're going to have people that want to just work on specific things in the park and this, that, and the other to get it. And, you know, maybe somebody want to try to get the mid-range Deadeye or whatever it is to do off dribble mid-ranges or 3-pointers. Maybe they want that badge, so they want to try to continuously shoot those all game and sell your team. Now, if you could just strictly just do it in my career, they can go get their badges in my career, then come out to the park and be able to hit shots. You feel me? Be able to hit shots and hit the shots that they want to hit. Then cool. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't have to have a bunch of people out here jacking up fadeaway threes and trying to dunk on everybody to get posterizer and just trying to do all this unnecessary stuff instead of just hooping. You know what I'm saying? We just need people to hoop. I remember what Illuminati said a while ago. We just want to hoop, man. We don't want to have people out here trying to grind specific badges and this, that, and other. Maybe a badge that they could get last year from just shooting standing jump shots and just playing regular basketball and hit some shots, and then they can put this up, and then once they finally can get this badge, maybe they can start trying these shots or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good question by Double H. I'm not sure. I really want to know too. Will it be harder? Will it be easier? We don't know. Another tweet that I wanted to mention under that was the one that Grindin said, first week community gonna cry about shooting because everybody's gonna have 0 to 5 badges. Yes, I hope that doesn't happen. I hope that that the community doesn't cry about badges all day and cause them to nerf shooting or do anything, something stupid. You know, that we can't even get the real feel of how the game actually is, and they just nerf some stuff and make the game bad. I just really just hope that don't happen. But yeah, I hope they just let it play out, let us get our badges, or just make the badge system different or something. Don't change the gameplay right away. Let us get an actual feel, you know what I'm saying? Actually see what do we like it. One more tweet from Double H. My thoughts on the new badge system. Pros: separates grinders from the rest. Promote your own playstyle. Certain badges will be earned. Cons: randoms will go for certain badges online and take worse shots, ball hog, or force bad passes depending on what badges they're going for. Making a new build will be much more irritating later in the year if you like to play only online, unless Rebirth is back and better. I probably missed some things, so let me know. Boom! Exactly what I just said. Randoms will go for certain badges online and take worse shots than ball hog or force bad passes depending on what badges they're going for. Exactly what I just said. And it's funny that he say this because it's exactly what I just said and exactly what I thought as soon as I seen this. Like, I'm making this video as I'm looking, you know, seeing people thoughts and things, like the ones that stick out to me the most. And I didn't see this until now. And that is exactly what I just said. That's the scariest part about it. Like, will they be able to go do this in my career, or do they have to come out? I mean, even if they can do it in my career, I feel like people is going to still come out here and try it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that people are going to do it in my career. Some people that just want to go straight to the park. They don't care about their record. They don't care about if other people lose. They just want to go out there and just do what they want to do. I'm not sure what's good with those type of people. Me, I want to win. I'm trying to win. So that's all I'm looking forward to. I'm not really out here to try to watch people grind their badges or take stupid shots to try to get certain badges because I could care less, honestly. But I'm really more so speaking for like you guys, because I know a lot of y'all can play with randoms and things. I really don't play with randoms. I have set people that I play with, so I don't have to really worry about that. But it will be a problem, and I know people will complain about that, so that needs to be addressed, honestly. Lastly, I want to pull up a tweet from Power DF. There's two major implications I got from the new badge system announcement in 2K24. If you can't just do any shooting or finishing action and get any badge for that category, but you have to do specific things, badge grinding is going to get a lot harder, probably, but also more realistic. If badges are tied to how you play, are your badges limited? Are they linked to attributes? Can you get as many as you want? Can you make the player with a 73 but still get Hall of Fame limitless as long as you can make some deep shots? It could get overpowered depending on how it's done. I'm not really going to give an opinion on it until I see how it's implemented, because as we know with 2K, execution is everything. If done right, could be good and fun, but if done wrong, a disaster. Boom. Good tweet, Power. Some things I want to pinpoint in here are really all three of them. If you can't just do any shooting or finishing action and get any badge for that category, but you have to do specific things, badge grinding is going to get a lot harder but more realistic. It will be a lot harder. That's what people will cry about, is how hard it would be to get this, that, and the other. Me personally feel like badges I don't feel like that we should have our badges maxed out to at least about a month or two into the game. That would make it more of a grind and more realistic if that's the way that they want to go. But I know people will cry about that. So I kind of feel like 2K should more so be in the middle. Make it harder, but make it to where still keep it where shooting badges could go any badge that you wanted to go on. I feel like that's the only solution that will actually help this out. You know what I'm saying? If badges are tied to how you play, are your badges limited? Are they linked to attributes? Can you get as many as you want? That's the question right there. Will you still have like a certain amount of badges you get if you put 20? If you put 93 pointer and you get 20 something shooting badges, will you still have the same amount of badges? Like, where will they go with this? It's a lot of questions to be asked, because it's like you really don't know until they actually tell us or we actually play. So this is like this actually makes a major shift to like how everything's going to be played and how everything's going to be done with these builds this year, because like I see Badge Plug say a lot, the builder has to match the game, and the gameplay has to match the builder. So this really does make a major shift in everything that's been going on. And I really hope, like he said at the end, I really hope that it's done right and it's not a disaster, because if this is done wrong, this can completely break the game and completely make this game a disaster and make people not like it and just give people something to complain about when the gameplay is good but now badges are terrible, and it just completes a whole different complication that we don't want. We just want good gameplay. We just want to hoop. We just want to be able to get our badges. The 2K17 way, 2K16 way wasn't bad for me, but the badges it wasn't as many badges as we get now. That's the thing. The badges weren't separated into so many different categories, like so many different shooting badges and playmaking badges. It's probably about 20 more badges than it was in 2K17, and I'm not even counting. That's just me going off the top of my head. I'm not really sure how many it is, but it's just a lot more badges, a lot more broken up category badges than it was 5 to 6 years ago, and that's just the reality of 2K. So with this being said, it could really break the game, but it could help us in a good way. I just hope that it's done right, because we don't really have enough news to really give an opinion on how we feel or how we think this will affect the game. So this is my first video back, man. Appreciate y'all for coming through. If you watched it, man, I'm about to drop more content and get on my grind, man. More 2K news coming, and I'm out, man. Catch y'all later. Hey, subscribe down below, drop a like, man. Let's get these videos out there, and I'm gone.